Success for President Trump as America is great again. Great at lying, warmongering, polluting, religious extremism, propping up tyranny, and great at sucking Israeli dick. In the UK, Theresa May announces she's a useless cunt who bungled Brexit as Euro election polls show Tories losing votes to an inert gas and Nigel Farage's last shit. Climate change for morons. Greenhouse effect? Real. CO2? Real. Emissions? Real. Global warming? Real. Melting ice? Real. Mass extinction? Real. Deforestation? Real. Ocean acidification? Real. Feedback loops? Real. Science? Real. Reality? Real. Your stupidity? Real. Hello, abuse survivors. Welcome to the fucking news. I'm just killing time until drought, famine, economic collapse, environmental catastrophe destroys industrial civilization, igniting World War III, heralding fascist, communist, one world government, martial law, labor camps, forced sterilization, atmospheric geoengineering, food rationing, energy blackouts, and slower internet speeds. Oh no! Here are the headlines tonight. President Donald Trump is celebrating tonight as all his election promises were realized and America is great again. Apart from the wall thing, and the swamp draining, and Hillary going to jail, and most of the other stuff. But apart from that, America's great again, with a strategic bomber wing and carrier task force poised to attack Iran for nothing at all, not even a good lie about WMD, just some pish about drones and scratched paintwork on an oil tanker. America is great. A great, lying, warmongering turd with the integrity of a paedophile on Snapchat. At the same time as fabricating reasons to bomb brown people and strengthen their allies in the Gulf, America has begun the process of stripping women of the right to have abortions, with the state of Alabama proposing laws so harsh, Pat Roberts, the rabid Christian evangelist, said, "They've passed a law that would give 99-year prison sentence to people who commit abortions, with no exception for rape or incest. It's an extreme law." This from a man who believes the world was created in 6 days and a talking snake tempted an entity made from a man's rib to get knowledge against God's will. You couldn't make this shit up. Well, they did, and people believe it. Meanwhile, America, land of the free, home of the brave, is supporting, propping up, selling arms to, and whatever else is good for business, to the following tyrannical, undemocratic, despotic regimes: Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Singapore, Brunei, Vietnam, Thailand, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Morocco, Djibouti, Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, Chad, Uganda, and Rwanda. So, if you're planning to abandon democracy and the rule of law, don't worry, because great America will still supply your police state with handcuffs, cattle prods, and the last generation of fighter bombers to fuck your people. Okay, great. Finally, as if all that wasn't great enough, America has its lips firmly planted around the stiff, erect, throbbing state of Israel. America loves giving head to Israel. Israeli cock must taste great, like a sort of cross between cream soda and your mom's milk. They just be sucking that Israeli cock so hard, and so long. Is there anything the Israeli state could do to repulse the warm, moist embrace of the American people's oral cavity? Murdering journalists? Nope. Even the greasy, smelly Saudi dick of Mohammed bin Salman still gets a licking after that shit. Fact is, you can lie, kill, oppress, and torture your way through statehood in the Middle East, and America will still open wide and swallow your hot, steamy jism. Whilst Donald Trump mumbles something about national security and interests of our allies, very good. Open wide, America, sucking tyrant dick is great, and you're great at it. Slobbery snorkel. And there will be much more on that story later. In the UK, the Brexit Party, formed yesterday by a man nobody likes with no policies, surged to a huge lead over every other party standing in the European elections. While Theresa May and the Tories slumped to the lowest level of support ever in their entire history, since 1865. Nice. No surprise then that Theresa May has met with the shadowy 1922 backbench committee to agree a timetable for stepping down as leader. Many people believe Theresa May's handling of the Brexit negotiation was bungling cuntery of the highest order, and that she failed monumentally to deliver the Brexit people voted for. Other people, like myself, believe she was always going to do this. Theresa May is a sacrifice on the altar of Tory deceit. Oh yeah, Brexit, yeah baby, we totally want Brexit. No, honestly, we really do. I mean, it would be so undemocratic not to do whatever it is the people voted for, whatever that was. That's why we elected a Remainer. That's why we spent 2 years secretly negotiating a crap deal that we didn't need and nobody likes. Am I the only one who thought leaving meant no deal? You know, like goodbye Europe, fuck off, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, ciao. What the fuck was the deal for? Except to fail and leave us lurching towards no Brexit, or some sort of hokey-cokey half-in, half-out Brexit, or another referendum. Referendum infinity, until they vote the right way like all the other livestock in the giant consumer bloc. I think Theresa May took the job to do exactly this. That's why she's got that stupid smile on her face all the time, like a sort of Mona Lisa zombie, revived by a circle of Tories doing black magic by wanking onto a biscuit shaped like a pentagram, chanting, "Single markets, customs union, slobber, slobber, slobber." And all she had to do was fuck up Brexit. In exchange, she gets corrective back surgery. Strong and stable, and a new identity as Emmanuel Macron's mistress. Ooh, I just had the strangest dream. Oh, sorry, I was just replying to some climate denier's comment on the internet. Actually, I was just deleting it and blocking them because they're total fucking morons. If you're a total fucking moron and you're beginning to formulate a wacky denier post to me, don't bother. I've heard all your pish, bollocks and complete drivel before. It's not even rational or scientific in any way at all. So let's see if I can save us all some time in the future. Earth is kept warm by the greenhouse effect. Without it, we'd be a frozen snowball in space. For about 300 years, we've been emitting progressively more greenhouse gases, principally CO2. The ocean and the earth and the plants have absorbed a lot of it, but we've emitted so much now, the atmosphere is where most of it's going. Once there, it heats up the planet in line with the laws of physics that govern reality. CO2 takes about 30 years to have a warming effect on the surface, so we're only living in 1989 in relation to our emissions of CO2. In the 30 years since 1989, we have poured vast, almost unimaginable amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere, and now we're totally fucked. Yes, I know Al Gore is rich, and plants need CO2, and the sun is very warm, and it's because the paucity of these arguments is so rubbish that you're a total fucking moron. The IPCC Paris Accord, a UN lie to stop you panicking and arrest the people who did all this shit to us, is an understated lie cobbled together to meet the requirements of lying governments and their fossil fuel corporate backers. Nothing is being done to stem the flow of CO2. Nothing is being done to remove it. However, the mad fuckers who got us into this mess are researching ways to dim the sun on our planet by spraying soot up into the atmosphere. So we're going to fix the atmosphere that we fucked by spraying stuff into it, by spraying some stuff into it. Spraying stuff into the atmosphere, cooling the earth down so we can go on living and make shit we don't need with solar panels and wind turbines. Whew! Now listen very carefully, because this isn't a joke. The planet's fucked. It's your fault, and it's getting worse. Have a nice weekend.